This is a HeadGum podcast.
I can't believe I just watched a video of Trump bopping to Three Doors Down performing Kryptonite.
I can't believe I just watched a video of Three Doors Down performing Kryptonite alone. Like,
what year is it? And also, like, have you ever... Like, I simultaneously hate everything about that, but also it is beyond perfect.
It is... It's beautiful how perfect it is.
It's a beautiful, hellish landscape. And that is the vibe of the night of...
The inaugural, whatever the hell it's called.
Whatever, the concert, I don't... Why does he get, like, a... I mean, is that normal? I don't know. I guess it is, but, like...
Inaugural Coachella, you know?
But it's, like, 3 bands.
Yeah! And somebody made, like a Coachella poster set list, but, like, out of, like, the few people that confirmed that they were going to play. It was hilarious.
Funny. It's literally, like, Three Doors Down, Toby Keith, which I don't listen to country music, but he looks like someone I don't fuck with. And... The Piano Guys, which I was so shocked. Those are those 2 dudes on YouTube that, like, well, it's actually 4, I think.
Oh my god.
But they cover, like, mainstream songs. They make them into, like, big piano ballads. And I've definitely, they were more popular, like, I feel like there was a time period on YouTube where, like, people were just going viral for being, like, really good at music.
There was, I don't remember
probably when Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't remember her name, but she does violin covers.
Yes, that binge. And, like, Postmodern Jukebox. And they're the ones that do, like, the
acapella or the old school.
They do, like, the old school vibe for, like, current songs.
Yeah.
And, like, Noah Guthrie, I don't honestly know. But either way, I can't believe it. I'm like, why are they there? Like, do they just need clicks on YouTube right now? Like, is the YouTube algorithm so bad that they're like,
honestly,
I'll perform at Trump's inauguration?
Oh, fuck.
But anyway, this is Coffee with Crachel. I'm Rachel.
I'm Chris, and it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, this episode's going hot off the presses.
It's coming off the griddle, going straight to iTunes, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
iTunes, speaking of the YouTube algorithm, we're having our own, like, iTunes algorithm issue right now. So let us know also if you're getting notifications, like, if you have them already turned on for the show and you're not getting them, like, tell us, because Apple, like, wants to know if other people are having issues.
And if you're, like, just if in general, if, like, the episodes are, like, coming to your app.
Yeah, because, like, you download them and they come up, like, regularly, and I've had people telling us that the newer episodes aren't coming to your phone.
Yeah, so like, for you binges on iPhones and iPads specifically.
Yeah, iOS products.
Yes.
Because, like, that's the thing. We were like, it's obviously an Apple problem because our, like, majority, like, by an
gotta say, like, 98%,
number
98% of you guys listen
on iOS.
Yeah.
Like, that's an insane margin.
Yeah.
So if Apple flops, we all flop.
Yeah.
But you SoundCloud binges out there, you guys are good.
Yeah, now, you know, we got that Stitcher out there, too.
Yeah, stitch me. Yeah. Honestly, stitch me. I cut my fucking finger making a polymer clay mini the other day because I have, like, razor blades that I use to, like, make precise cuts.
And now I'm not the only one in the house that has sliced their finger, although I hold the record for twice.
3 times, I thought. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You know, you're probably not wrong.
Either way, mine is really not that bad. I just have a bandage on it or whatever. I didn't have to, like, get stitches or anything. But, like, I can't wash my hair, and boy, I need to. Like, it's even past the point where, like, I even want to look at a mirror.
Yeah.
And it's because I don't want to, like, scrub my hair and, like, fuck my finger up more. So pray for me. Pray for my scalp.
We've all been there. I know that feel.
It's not fun. I need a shower before the protest. Like, I'm not popping into this protest. Like, it might rain. I don't even know what it's supposed to do this weekend.
Protest by not showering, you know? Like...
Yeah, that's my protest. No, I'm just kidding.
Shit. So, okay, the coffee that we are having is...
from Allison.
Yeah, from Allison, who sent this to our P.O. Box. The address is in our description or on our website. But this is Cafe do Centro.
Yeah.
Piranha. It's gourmet blend here, and it
I like the box. It's a box. That's the thing that you need to know.
Yeah, it's a box. A bag within a box. So,
very interesting. It's like a present.
Yeah, lots of packaging going on here. Piranha is a region best known for the fine quality of its coffee beans that are harvested and handpicked at optimal ripening time, resulting in a unique tasting experience.
She's smooth.
Yeah.
We're also like, okay, maybe we just need to stop talking about the things that we like, because then maybe we're not the reason why Swedish Scandinavians from Trader Joe's went out.
This first happened when you made a video about
hydrocolloid pads.
Hydrocolloid pads at Target.
And then you couldn't buy them, and Target straight up limited how many boxes you can order from their website because I'm not going to say it's because of me. But
that video had a lot of views.
It was a little specific. But also, I'm not the only person that had that idea. Like, I learned about that from, like, a subreddit. But, like, they're hard to find now, or harder. I don't know. I think it's past
They have them, but, like, I still think it's, like, you can order 3 boxes, and
like,
that's
what the fuck? I used to order, like, 6 boxes at a time. I have one on my face today, bitch. And also, the Scandinavian swimmers at Trader Joe's, it was, like, the next, like, maybe 3 weeks after we made that one episode about them. Not specifically about them, but, like, you know.
An entire episode dedicated.
We couldn't find them. And now our favorite creamer is the same way, so I'm like, maybe I should just fucking stop.
We're gonna tell you guys things that we don't like. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, can you believe?
But we did find another creamer now that is very similar to it. It's like Organic Valley's soy creamer. I
snapped it. I could probably, do it again.
Yeah.
It tastes exactly like the Wildwood kind, so I'm like, all right.
We could live.
Because it's been like a few weeks now, and we haven't been able to find the Wildwood, and I'm like, they didn't get rid of it because there's still a space there at the grocery store.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck. Don't play with me. I have one thing that makes my coffee taste normal since half and half. Don't
and it's this.
Take it away.
I love this stuff so much.
I'd be so upset.
I'd really just still pick this over half and half.
Well, I don't feel like I'm going to throw up after half and half anymore.
Allison also sent a very eclectic mix of items in the box that she sent.
There were like lip smackers and this mug that I'm holding right now, and it's a whale that has the bisexual flag like on it, and it says bisexual, which like, you know what? That. Is that not me? That's me.
Also some mustard. So, like, it's the perfect, like, Rachel in a box, really. Like,
I, like, hate how well you guys, like, nail me every time.
Coffee, mustard, bisexual, like...
It's usually, like,
moisture
pickled...
for your lips, here you are.
Something pickled, usually, like a caper.
We've got so many pickles, it's so funny.
It's pretty wild. Like, how many people are getting pickles in their P.O. box? And how many times can you say that? Also, oh my god, someone sent me one of the series of Unfortunate Events books the other day in my P.O. box.
So nice.
And, like, I have to, like, find them on Twitter and thank them because that was just, like, so fucking nice. And it's, like, the 5th book, so now I just know not to get that one.
Yeah.
I think the 5th. I don't know which one it was, but...
Yeah, I think it was the 5th. That's
Austere Academy, that's all I know.
We're basically going to do this thing now how, like, Rachel's been reading Harry Potter books, and then, like, I am reading the ones that she's finished right afterwards.
Yeah.
Once we're done with that... We're going to dive into a series of Unfortunate Events because you never finished. I only got to like 5. You got farther than me.
I got far, and then I think I got the final book, and I like skimmed the final book.
So we're going to do the series of Unfortunate Events, and then afterwards, I'm going to tackle Twilight.
Oh my god, are you really? Is that serious?
Yeah, I'm going to because...
Bitch, I would love to read them again with my feminist lens.
Yeah.
Because I haven't read them since I was like... I know
the movies were like...
Whenever the last one came out.
The movies were like, So, like, I'd like, do the similar thing. I've seen the movies, and so, do what you did, basically, for Harry Potter.
Oh, my God. Yeah. It'll be something
I'm not ashamed,
Maybe we could give, like, some... Because I would love to be able to, like, remind myself of all the fucked up parts of it and all the flaws of it.
I just want to know all the Muse references.
She did. She loved Muse. I was Twilight trash as a kid, though. Like, I was so into it.
I feel like I missed out on something pop culture as fuck, and like
it's so worth it. It's not at compare. Like that's the thing when people compare Twilight to other, I guess, fantasy series. I'm like,
it was like the height of Harry Potter, so like it was being compared to that a lot.
Yeah, I was like, they're not even similar. There's werewolves in both. Woohoo!
It's a book series that's about as similar as they get.
Yeah, like they're not. It's not comparable at all. And also Harry Potter. I don't know. Maybe you're different when you were reading it, but like I don't find it to be like. I'm thinking about it like, oh, this is such realistic fiction. Squeezy doesn't agree with me.
Squeezy is just very upset about a lot of things.
Ashley, if you're listening, this is the screams I was talking about. Because, like, when you're reading Twilight, it almost seems like, okay, like, this could happen at my high school. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because it's, set in our time, I feel. But, like, when I'm reading Harry Potter, I can't really see... It's feeling like, oh, that was happening at, like, a high school, in London.
I felt that, like, you know, the way they introduced it as, like, he just thought he was a regular boy, and then, like, oh my god, I'm a wizard. Like,
so you felt like this could be happening in our universe under our nose, like you're a muggle just like unknowingly, or a no-mage.
Yes, I wanted to believe that. Yeah, if we would be no-mages.
I'm too, I guess, like, adult, so I don't, like, put myself in it. I really read it like it's a story. Yeah. And it doesn't seem like something that I can put myself in. Oh,
see, yeah. It was just the time of my life that I was reading it. I was just like, I was in it. Like, it was real. Like, it was, I loved it. Like,
that's why, like, for Twilight, I was like, oh, yeah, there's definitely someone in my bio class that's secretly a vampire. And it's probably
that's trying not to kill me right now.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Or, like the Lemony Snicket one's absolutely not. She's not there for these.
Yeah.
Because that book is, like, it's just wild. It's just wild.
I didn't do my coffee fact.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
How rude. So I actually just saw this, like, as news that was popping up on my feed as I was looking at news. And it's basically that caffeine can counter age-related inflammation.
I've been seeing this. They're, like, all these headlines. They're like, if you're addicted to caffeine, well, you might live longer or something like that. And I'm like, well, I'm doing something right.
It says that it reduces, like, inflammation in your body, which helps you live a little bit longer, can stop health issues later on. But
do you think that's why my skin isn't inflamed? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just gave him a weird look.
It also says the study also provides evidence that caffeine and its own metabolites may counter the action of something, possibly explaining why the coffee drinkers tend to live longer than abstainers.
So meaning, like, we fight off disease or just the signs of aging?
Like, you fight off,
internally.
Like, yeah, fighting off internal aging.
My organs are less inflamed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we don't really drink too much alcohol, which is not destroying my liver.
I'm honestly pretty glad about it because I feel like that could really fuck up a lot of things later on.
I feel like that would just add inflammation to you as a whole, but I don't know. Who knows?
Either way, I'm going to continue drinking coffee. I don't care what study comes out. They're usually like, we're going to die. So this one, it was like a win for us coffee drinkers.
Something's going to happen, and like next week, you know, dark chocolate and coffee will be bad for you again.
Yeah, it's always dark chocolate. I'm like, you guys fucking...
I love dark chocolate. Like,
I just don't care about chocolate enough. Everybody's always like, if you had to choose between giving up chocolate and something else, like, if you could never have chocolate again, would you have $1 million or something? I'd absolutely give up chocolate.
I feel like now I would do it, but before I would have said no.
But, like, I wouldn't give up, like, I don't know, lemon.
Yeah. So we passed a milestone. What was it, yesterday? You know, well, you. Yeah,
you came out too, bitch. Came out as supportive. Yeah, so yesterday was my 2-year anniversary of coming out as bi to my parents. Woo! So, a significant one. And I love that the way that I can know this is just from Instagram. Because on Instagram, like, the day that I came out, I posted, like, a selfie where I'm, like, smiling and I'm like, today was a big day.
I remember that selfie. Yeah.
And that was, like, a nod for me being like, she did it, bitch, because, like, it went badly.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that
didn't
is,
go
like,
well.
I would consider that to be the moment where you, like, officially came out, because you came out to the hardest group. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I had already been out to, like, half the people that we knew in Seattle, certain friends from, like, Pennsylvania, and it was just a matter of time that, I came out to the fam at that point, because I was like, I want to be able to talk about this online. Mm-hmm. And, like, honestly, it was so much easier than coming out on YouTube. Like, that was not that bad, I don't think. Like, making that video for YouTube when I came out. Oh,
so YouTube was easier than for that. Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Let us know if you're a YouTuber that's come out online. What was harder, coming out to your family, coming out online? For me, coming out online, I already assumed that there would be more support just because, you know, the people that watch me seem to be, you know, pretty supportive of other people's sexual identities and all that. So, I mean, of course, it was nerve-wracking because, like, I just knew that it was going to open up a can of worms.
There's tons of, like, jerks that are just out there on the internet, too, so, like, whatever.
And she never read the comments on those videos, you know what I mean? Like, any video about my sexuality, I was like, I know what I need to know about myself, and I don't need to know. Mm-hmm. But,
it's wild thinking about, like, yesterday you pointed this out, and, like, we were really happy about it, but then we were like, so when it comes to, like, events that are like this, like, big milestones, like, does it feel like it's been 2 years ago that you did this?
It feels like just yesterday that I told my parents and my sister, like, that part, because I think obviously, like, it went really badly, and it's still bad.
Yeah.
So I think that's real fresh, but it does feel like a really long time since I've had to, like, pretend I wasn't.
Yeah, it's, like, weird to think about, like, these big events. We were thinking about this after we had realized what day it was, like, that, like, graduation from...
That feels forever ago.
From college, and then graduation from high school. I feel like I haven't... High school
I
feels
can't
like a
even
million
remember.
years ago. Like,
remember how it used to be like middle school and elementary school were so fuzzy? Now I'm that way about high school. Also, if you hear like random banging, I think our neighbor's like building some sort of furniture piece, so I really wish they would stop.
They decided to wait till the nice time to do this when we were recording, so it's fantastic.
I know.
But anyway, yeah, it's just like weird to think about like those kind of events that happen. Like moving to Seattle, I feel like I've been in Seattle for so long now.
I know,
like,
but it also still feels really fresh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One thing that feels fresh for me is getting laid off.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That feels
and it's been
like,
a year or something?
It's been, like a year and like 3 months now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was.
That feels like it just happened.
Oh,
still.
wait, no, getting laid off, it's been a year and a half.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But it's weird that Seattle feels like we've been here for so long, but like it was right after we graduated. We moved literally a month after we graduated, but college graduation to me seems like a distant memory.
Yeah.
Like, she's gone.
It's just really fucking weird.
But yeah, I don't know. It's still weird, but the one thing that I've noticed is like it's crazy how comfortable I feel, like, because, you know, when you're talking to new people, when you're meeting new people, you always feel like you have to, like, come out at some point.
Yeah.
And, you know,
well, I mean,
that totally feels like protocol, like, the everyday, like, a normal Tuesday to me now. Like, having to, like, out myself in a conversation with new people at some point.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Or, like, when it just comes up and, like, feeling comfortable being like, oh, yeah, I'm bi or whatever. Like, it's nice how comfortable that feels because... boy, I did not know that could happen, you know? So, yeah.
It's weird how much can happen in just a fucking couple of years.
I know.
Like, we're kind of come up on this year. This June will be...
3 years since we moved to Seattle.
3 years we moved to Seattle. We haven't even been in our new apartment for a full year yet.
It feels like we've been here for a while. I don't know. I know this kitchen now.
Yeah.
Like the back of my hand.
Like that old fucking apartment that I'm so glad we aren't living in now because it's been raining so much and it was
our
leaky.
Ceiling leaked, yeah.
God, yeah. Like the show started in that fucking apartment.
I know. With the bad acoustics and the ticking thing in the wall that we had to like...
oh my God,
try and silence, but it's like a bomb.
I like punched it into the fucking wall basically.
There were a lot of issues, obviously. The construction was bad, too.
You know, as they would say on House Hunters, it's charm.
Yeah, it's just charm.
That
you know?
water dripping from the ceiling, think of it as a waterfall, you know?
It's fucked up that this building is older than that building, but this one is so much nicer.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, I'm so glad that
work.
we actually don't live... I don't know if I'd ever want a top floor apartment again, just because,
Well, that depends. If it's, like, a nice-ass building and she's got that penthouse...
Yeah,
then fuck me
that
up.
way... But there's, like, pros and cons to both, because, like, if you're not the top floor, then you have somebody living on top of you, so you could possibly hear their loud-ass footsteps.
I gotta say, if I had to choose between hearing the dog upstairs or... which is rare, and by the way, has chilled the fuck out since we last talked about it. Like, I haven't even heard him in a while. Mm-hmm. But, like, that or a leaking apartment, absolutely choose the noise. I barely hear the people above us. I mean, in some buildings, you definitely do.
Oh, yeah.
And
definitely.
I was very nervous about moving into this building for that reason. But thank God, it's like, we must have, like, thick floors and ceilings.
I mean, you know, when we got our first apartment in Millersville, we only knew how fucking horrible
that's the worst it could have ever been.
Yeah, our
that was
neighbors could
absolutely
be.
The worst apartment.
I mean, when you got somebody smithing knives with an actual anvil in their apartment, then you know you just got something happening.
I'm just like, I would just remember like the state of desperation of you just like standing on a couch, popping out part of the drop ceiling. We had one of those ceilings with like a broom and just banging. Like,
God, it's
because
like
we were just trying to get like shit done.
Sitcom. Like,
yeah, it was just like the perfect like first college apartment kind of setup. I feel like it really like I'm glad we had that shit hole of an experience because it really like primed me for how bleak adulthood could be. Like not to be hella negative, but like it's just like it could only go up from there. But like this is like this is the least of your problems, you know. I don't know.
I feel that,
but yeah, at the same time, it felt so nice just finally like living in our first apartment. Like, of course, that was hella exciting, and having like, you know, our own shit and our own space and a kitchen finally.
Wild. It was so weird. I remember the day that like we moved in because I nearly fucking passed out on it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. And it's just weird now. Like, I could never imagine living within, like, either an apartment or, I mean, within a dorm or, like, under, like, parents, like, a parent's house. Like, it'd be so weird now.
I can't imagine having roommates again at this point.
Yeah.
We've lived now, what, like 2 years or 2.5 years without roommates, just us two.
Yeah.
And, like, I thought, like, oh, it's going to be, you know, obviously preferable. But, like, now I'm literally, like, I don't know if I would ever want to ever have a roommate again. Because it's just, like, so nice not having to worry about it. I don't know. But at the same time, like, you know, you have to do what you had to do when you can't afford to not, you know?
Yeah. So, it's just been a long time since things have fucking happened.
I know. I you know, congrats on coming out, me.
Yes.
You know, she did it. She did that.
You did it.
And, you know, if it's any consolation for any of you listening, like, you know, while I didn't get the greatest reaction, and certainly, you know, my circle of supporters is very small at this point, like, you know what I mean? Like, life supporters like that. Like, I get it. But you can still do it. And you can still thrive. Yeah. You know, that's just the thing. Like, I said online, because I got, like, cheesy on Twitter, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I said that, like, the pain of, like, losing my family, you know, the grief of that is not as big as the relief that I feel, like, not having to fucking worry about it. Because, like, agonizing over your sexuality, if you've ever been in that situation where you're young and you're like, what the fuck are these feelings? I can't be this way, because you know that it would be not okay to come out. Like, once that's over, I mean, fuck, like, there are so many things that I don't have to, like, dwell and think about every day. Like, it's amazing how much more time I have to worry about other stuff. But it's
all
crazy.
Those other life problems.
But, like, it's just, you know, it took up so much space in my brain for so long, and now I just get to be, like, relaxed about it. So it's just crazy that you, and that's how I honestly feel about my body too, because there was a point where, like, and I still, you know, struggle. Of course, we all fucking struggle with, like, body image.
I don't think you've ever had a more comfortable point where you are comfortable with your body than you are at this moment.
And am I at my thinnest? No. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not even at, like, the lowest weight I've ever been at. I'm, like, just fucking normal, staying, like, flatlined, you know what I mean? Like, she's not moving a lot. And it's like, it's fine, you know, like, I that used to also, you know, disrupt my whole life. My whole life was, like, thinking about my weight and my body all the time, because my parents would bully me for it, and people at school, and you know, the media.
Oh my god.
But, like, it's amazing how much you think something is going to dominate every thought and every, like, day of your life, and then one day it's, like, doesn't, or it starts to, the body image one kind of, like, slowly faded off.
Yeah.
The coming out, it was, like, immediate. Like, I knew the reaction I was going to get. I got it. It was done. And then I got to feel the relief. Like, that was a nice one. It was like ripping off a Band-Aid. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't regret it at all. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I obviously know that I'm on the right side.
The long term,
the justified side.
Like, the long term will be so benefited by this than, like, just trying to pretend that nothing was happening.
To save myself an argument. I mean, and, like, save myself from having to, like, pretend every day or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to talk about during this episode was just how much I want to go move to Iceland.
Oh my god, yes.
Iceland sounds like the greatest place after the information that I have fucking found out. Any of you Icelanders, is that the term?
I'm not really sure.
If any of you guys are out there, you should fact check the fuck out of me in case I'm wrong on anything.
Yeah.
But
you cornhole bitch.
Stop. Listen, somebody was talking about cornhole at work, and I know it's real, and everybody on Twitter is, you know,
I'm just
validating me on cornhole.
I just think it's so fucked up that you actually overheard a conversation about cornhole at work. Like, that sounds
They have it on
dramatic.
the rooftop of a Seattle apartment somewhere. So, you know, that's what they
Are we going to move there? Is that going to be...
That's a major selling point.
That's like on our want list.
Oh my god, my wish list for where I need to move to.
Stainless steel appliances, cornhole on the roof, granite countertops.
Fuck.
Open concept.
Anyway, Iceland. The thing that I saw that really started off my hunt for all this information was Iceland is the only country without mosquitoes.
Whoa.
That's enough to sell me right there.
Buzz, buzz. I'm out of there. They don't even buzz, I don't think. I mean, maybe.
Well, they flap.
They got those wings.
Fuck.
Just quiz me about mosquito anatomy, you know?
Fuck.
The new show on Shondaland.
They apparently also don't have any snakes or reptiles or frogs or amphibians of any kind, and also few spiders, flies, bugs, or other insects.
I get that it's cold, but like, is it really too cold for snakes?
It's an island that's like just by itself, and it's cold. So like, there's, you know, just the temperature that it's in. Okay,
but they're gonna like import something and they're gonna get stink bugs. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, we're gonna fuck them up. Allentown, PA, don't send any packages to Iceland.
And then some other things that they have is that 100% of the population has internet, which
amazing.
Is crazy.
How's that even possible?
I don't know.
That's fucking
you have to
incredible.
Ask an Icelander.
Yeah, an icy, as I'm calling them.
Okay. And then one thing that I did know beforehand, but is that Iceland is on like basically a giant fucking crack in the earth.
Okay.
So that way they can easily access geothermal energy, which is like one of the greenest energies because it's literally just
that's like, why they're so green.
Yeah, I'm taking heat from the fucking earth. And that's why like it has so much like green plant life to it, is because the warm air, like
from the geothermal vents or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm thinking vents like deep sea.
Yeah,
sorry.
Basically, though, like it helps like make things grow there, and it's a nice atmosphere and climate.
Wow.
And so that like you can power homes and stuff off of it. So like 98% of houses are like their water is heated by that.
Should that be clean. The place that we should think of to go first besides Canada once we get our passports?
I mean, that sounds lovely.
I know.
Like,
also, any of you ices out there that are listening, let us know what the best time of year to go is. I want to know, because like fiscally, we all know the best time of the year for us, not the holidays. But
that's probably like right now in this time is probably the best when it's winter.
Before spring.
But it's after the holidays.
Yeah, let us know what it's like. Yeah. Because we'd love to.
I'm sold, honestly. Like, I could move there. Let's do it.
I'm just here for the food. I'm sure it's great, you know?
Oh my God.
I'm just going to be bebopping around eating all the food. So, now we're moving into a weird segment. So,
what segment isn't weird on this show?
Drag us. If you have a pet, I'm sure you find yourself asking a lot of questions. And there's a lot of things I need answers to. And
especially when you have such a wonderful mystery as Squeezy.
Squeezy provides us with so many questions, not so many answers. He's like, if Lost was an animal,
oh my God,
it's very complex. So Squeezy does this thing, and we Googled what it meant, and we got some answers. But basically, he's come to be way more affectionate than he ever has. Like, he's just charming and lovely at this point.
Thanks to, I believe, Lila's chunky heart.
Yeah. So the thing that he does is, like, normally he would have just bit you, you know. He was plucked off the streets of Lancaster and he just wanted to bite.
Yeah.
And now he gets to the point where he just licks you for a while and then he'll, like, kind of, like, half-ass bite you, but, like, he just rests his teeth on you, but, like, doesn't actually nip or
I thought it was, like,
you.
him reminding us, like, I still have these teeth, and I could do this if I want to, but I like you.
Like, watch it, but also I respect you. That's what the vibe was, and I was like,
honestly,
wow,
that's his
Squeezy,
vibe as a businessman.
Tough
like.
but fair. That's him. So...
Fuck, we gotta go back and listen to their fucking, like, personality analysis that we did a
God.
while ago. See what that said. Like that.
Chris figured it out. He solved the mystery here. So, Chris, tell us.
Yeah, so apparently that can mean that, like, when they are just licking you, that's them trying to put their scent on you. Like,
yeah.
Like, you're mine.
Like, when I come home, he licks me because he's like, you smell, bitch.
Yeah. He's like, you smell like something else. I want people to know you're mine.
Aww.
But, like, that little nip can be a sign of affection, actually. So it's
I'm crying.
Squeezy, like, you were sobbing. You were like, Squeezy's just trying to let us know in his own weird way that he loves us.
So it's because the moms used to do this, right?
Yeah, like some moms will do that. Like the moms also lick their cats to mark them as like, these are my kids.
But they do like that playful lick and nip, and it's like, you're
nip.
mine, binge. So that's really charming and wonderful. And we were also looking up, like, of course, like, what does needing mean? And like, because some people are like, oh, that means they're just like trying to like murder you, like that's what they do to mice.
Oh my god, that's like the dog people try to do, like, cats suck.
They're like, all cats are mean and they just want to rip out your gut, bitch. And it's like, I have made peace with the fact that if I die in this apartment, Lila will eat my dead flesh in a week.
Oh yeah,
I've made peace with that, because that's just,
that's nature.
If you're hungry and you have no one giving you food anymore, I expect that.
There's
but
only
like,
so
I
much
have
you
to
can
die
hold
for
out.
that to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we found out that kneading is really just because it's like, that's what they did to like get that milk, bitch.
Yeah,
and they love you and
really.
protect you, or not protect you, but they like
they see you as like a.
They feel safe with you, is basically what it is. So I'm very happy. Squeeze doesn't really need, but that's more of a female cat thing.
Yeah, more female thing, and also like if a cat is removed from its mother earlier, they tend to hold on to that for longer in life. That doesn't necessarily mean anything with like Lila.
I mean,
but, like,
she was like 2 months.
I mean, I don't know my cat Autumn. Like, I don't know what her story was, because
her story
because she was like,
I can't even do it.
You can't choke that out. But she was like Squeezy.
Origins.
You don't know her fucking past, and so I don't know. But she needed a lot too.
Squeezy, obviously. So that's the thing. Like, Squeezy's still like the mad humper, as we say, and it's just it's not a problem. We've talked to our vet and we've like Googled it, and everyone's like, it's fine. It just means that like, because he's been fixed. And we thought, like, oh, it's just, like, it takes time. Yeah, we were like, they still left some or something. But it turns out it's, like, if you get them fixed after, like, 6 months, they're more likely to keep that, like, habit, because it's just now a habit and it's not, like, a hormonal thing. Yeah. And so he was like 8 months when we got him, I think, when we adopted him. So
yeah, he was 8 months, and then like they neutered him that like night that we adopted
so
him.
that was long enough for him to be like, bitch, this is sticking with me. And like his new bed, so like we got him this bed, right? And we're like, oh my god, please use our bed. Like, we bought this for you, bitch. And
he's using it.
He's using it. And we were like, oh my god, this is amazing. Turns out it's because he wants to fuck it. So that's been happening under my roof.
Oh my god.
So a lot of things have been going on in the cat side.
It still blows my mind that like the one toy that he wants to do that with is
the one that's supposed to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now his bed is also a similar shade of gray, so I'm just like, this man knows what he likes. And I hate it, so...
But this then led to wanting to just look up weird facts about cats, because they are mysterious creatures.
They are.
And I want to know more about them.
I can never learn enough about chunks.
Yeah. So I found this list that... I'm not going to go through all of these, but it's 99 interesting facts about cats.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Save that.
I'm just fucking picking and choosing.
She's picking.
So one of them is, unlike dogs, cats don't have a sweet tooth.
Oh yeah, I knew that, because that one time that Lila spilled yogurt on herself, she didn't like it.
Any Harry Potter fans out there, you're gonna love this one. The technical term for a hairball is a bezoar.
That really fucked me up.
I really didn't know, and then I looked that up to, like, I was like, this list is fucking with me right now, right?
Fake news?
Yeah, fake news! And then it's not from CNN.
Oh my god.
So then I looked it up, and apparently bezoars, as like stones in animal stomachs, is a real thing, and JK didn't make that up. She just added in the whole, like, cures you of potions
Maybe
bullshit.
they do. Maybe all I have to do is eat a fucking hairball.
Alright, next time I got a cold, I'm gonna fucking eat their hairballs and see what happens.
I'm really grossed out, but also intrigued. Grossed out, but intrigued.
Oh, fuck. I think I've heard this one before, but a group of cats is called a clouder.
That's chowder. Lila
Corn clouder, you know what I'm saying?
Lila is absolutely the nice, like, tender potato in a nice New England clam chowder. Damn.
Fuck. When a cat chases its prey, it keeps its head level. Dogs and humans bob their heads up and down. I mean, Lila is very stoic when she's hunting Squeezy, so...
Squeezy just trips. It's fine.
God. Cats make about 100 different sounds. Dogs make about 10.
Squeezy, accurate.
Squeezy has a wide range of vocals.
Yeah, I'm very glad that, like, you know when you get birds, that's a thing in the bird community.
Oh my god, the bird community, fuck off.
But, like, in the bird community, it's like, do you have a bird that is silent? Do you have a bird that makes noise? Or do you have a bird that talks? That's when you're, like, lit.
Yeah.
We never were able to get our birds to talk, because you can, like, cockatiels, you can train them.
Oh, okay.
We weren't able to. I was trying to get them to say, like, all kinds of fucked up things.
That scares me. I don't want my animals to speak to me in that way.
It's a security breach, you know?
Like, hacked.
Like, what if I put one of my, like, Snapchat login and my bird's just, like, outing that?
Oh my god.
You know? Like, I'm like, tweeting, I don't know. And it's tweeting.
Like, you say your password out loud and all of a sudden, like, it's saying your password while, like, somebody's calling you.
What
like,
if it makes... Okay, because you know how you can, like, book an Uber
the NSA
with
is
Siri?
bringing us parrots?
The NSA should honestly be utilizing parrots, but they're probably less, you know, easy to use. Either way, it seems stressful to me. It's like that was that one Nancy Drew plot in that one game, Ghost of Blackmore Manor.
Oh my
the
god,
parrot,
that fucking parrot. Yeah.
He gives you the password. See, that's where shit hits the fan.
Honestly.
If you're trying to do shady things, don't own a bird.
That's the takeaway from this entire episode.
So there you go.
Okay, a cat can't climb headfirst down a tree because all of their claws are pointing backwards the same way, so they can't grip it. So when they climb down a tree, they have to go, like, ass first and, like, shimmy their way down.
I can't even picture Lila being near a tree.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, I think we should probably get into questions.
Yeah, so let's get a word from our sponsor and we'll be right back. Today's podcast has been brought to you by the lovely people over at adamandeve.com, our good friends.
And you know, it's mid-January, and what says this week of January more than a vibrator? Me desperately trying to work it into the time of the year that we're in, you know?
Exactly. You know, it's cold outside, so let's, steam things up in the bedroom.
Also, pre-Valentine's.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
If you're really on the ball about Valentine's,
vibing
times, that's how I'm going to spend it. Let's be honest.
So, as always, we've got a great deal for you guys. If you use the code CWC at checkout, you'll get 50% off of just about any item. You'll get 3 free adult DVDs, a free mystery gift, and free shipping on the entire thing. So, again, just go to adamandeve.com and use code CWC. Alright, so let's do the Patreon questions from patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel. If you want to help support the show, you can check us out on there. But first question's from Bridget, who said, forgive me if it's come up already, but how old were you and whose music did you buy with your own money?
Oh, like my first album, how old was I?
I mean...
Damn, Hanson, I was probably in kindergarten.
Holy shit.
What?
Damn, I've just like not been a huge... I've not been a big music person, like... forever, basically. And
literally, so, that yellow album, the Bop album, like, she had that. It was probably like a Hanukkah present or something.
I'm probably going to say it's like Linkin Park in middle school.
Kryptonite.
Yeah, no, go away.
Burn that album, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we had like a place right next to the Acme, and it was like a little record place, but it was like mostly CDs, you know?
Yeah.
Man, I can't remember the name of it, but it was like one of those like puns, you know?
Okay.
And it had cats, like just chilling on top of all of like the stacks of CDs.
Any place that has cats that are greeting me at the door, I'm sold. I'll buy something.
I'm there for it. And I just remember going in there and like getting creeped out by album covers. And then, like, getting, like, I don't know, God, Jason Mraz's albums, you know?
Oh, yeah,
fucking, I had Jewel. Oh, yeah.
Flashbacks.
I know.
All right, next question is from Zoe, who said, probably too late now, but I was wondering if what you guys think about Brexit, and if you find it remotely reassuring that the UK is going through some similar shit politically right now.
I mean, I don't want to say it's reassuring because it's like we're all fucked, but
I thought, Brexit was going to be like the
wake-up call.
Wake up, United States, this shit could happen. Like, the unexpected could happen. But, I wouldn't say it's reassuring. But, knowing that we've got somebody here with us that's, they're struggling with us.
Maybe it's, like, nice that, like, we're all in the same similar sense of panic together. But, also, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah,
we will see what happens. I know Brexit is going to take a lot longer of a thing to actually happen.
But, like, how long will it take until Trump gets that peach, you know?
Oh, my God.
That's all I gotta say.
He'll be in this fucking weekend, so let's not talk about that anymore. I don't
even have any bets, you know? I'm just, like, all bets are off. I'm just gripping on. I'm, like, on a roller coaster right now, and they're putting on that, like, over your chest thing. I'm buckling in, and I'm just...
We're gonna go on with this ride. You know, it's not a roller coaster I'm gonna enjoy, but we're here.
If it was Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'd, like, snap off the end of it.
Oh, my God.
And it would just, you know, be great.
Sonia has asked, if your lives were a sci-fi novel, what would be the setting and what types of characters would it be? Like a human or an alien or a cyborg?
Ooh, well, I would probably have it here in Seattle just because, like, there's not enough stuff here.
Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like, honestly, let's go with, like, dystopian kind of thing. But, like, the aliens have come and, like, fucked us over.
Okay,
and,
so that would be yours?
Yeah, maybe I'd be an alien, you know, just for fun.
Oh my God, but you didn't know you were an alien.
Oh my God, yeah, like a host kind of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh. Yeah, I want to be possessed.
I'm gonna be a witch.
Oh my God. Shit.
A modern day witch that uses it to get out of awkward situations.
Like Harry Potter witch or like
Coven
witch.
Not
okay.
like Charmed, you know?
Yeah.
That's the vibe. Like Vampire Diaries witch.
Okay, I understand. So a nice Bonnie Bennett.
Yeah.
That's what you're going. That's
not like a wizard. Wizardry, I feel like, is like a different vibe. Isn't that weird? Like they're all witches, but like it's a different vibe.
I get you.
Yeah.
You know, and you think about it, like the broom.
It's like, are you a Halloween witch or are you like a Hufflepuff witch? You know?
Yeah, like the whole riding brooms thing is obviously based off of like witches riding brooms, but you don't really think about that when you're reading it.
It's so different. It's like, wouldn't it be wild if they did a mashup of like, I don't know, Charmed and Harry Potter?
Okay.
And Bonnie Bennett. Just make a movie. You got my okay. I'll produce that.
Speaking of the Vampire Diaries, just gonna say, you know, it came back from its break, and holy shit, is this show terrible? Like, it's fucking. I can't choke it out. It came back,
and we didn't even know because no one mentioned it.
I'm just here to see where this roller coaster gets off at.
Like 3 years ago, I would have known.
Yeah,
it was back.
Oh, man.
I just need to know if Nina Dobrev comes back, by the way. She is like a really cute bob, and now I feel like cutting my hair back off again. Oh, my God.
I saw she's in the new movie.
The XXX, but like the sequel.
Yeah.
So what is it, 4? I don't know.
I have no idea what that movie even...
I don't even know what that movie's about. Like, I don't know. It just has that one scene. You know what I'm talking about. I
don't know what you're talking about.
We don't have to talk about it.
All right, next question says... Not a question... But in the last episode, we were talking about which elements on the periodic table we'd all be, and they just need to make us aware of number 83, bismuth. The symbol is Bi.
Oh my God.
And it's a big rainbow crystal. So it's truly the element of the binches.
You know what? I'm here for it. Science confirmed.
You know, Pepto-Bismol. Here you go.
Yo, I learned a lot about Pepto and how it affects us. Don't look into it. You're fine. Thoughts on bullet journaling. It's suddenly really popular, and I was just wondering what your thoughts were. I am journaling now. Like, I think I mentioned that last week, maybe.
Yeah, you might have.
And bullet journaling, from my understanding, is more of like, it's like you make your planner just like a plain journal, but you like, some people like have like templates and stencils that they use to like trace out like different things. It's like an artsy kind of way to have a planner. See,
yeah, to me, when I hear of bullet journaling, and when I think of like journaling or having a diary type of situation, something like that, I think of just like free form writing out. Like,
this is more like to
you have
do,
a date,
you know,
like that's it. You just
some
mark
people
the days.
like draw calendars, and then they like have bullets that are like more of like what they have to do.
That's just a planner. That's not a journal. That's the.
I didn't make the rules.
No,
bitch.
I know, but I'm just saying, like as a whole, like. I haven't really heard about this bullet journaling stuff.
Like, if I'm writing to-do lists, I like to write them down. I use Post-it notes, which is probably, like, wasteful, in my opinion, and that's why I should be using my phone. Like, sometimes I do, but, like, I like writing things down because I will remember to do them better.
My notes app on my phone is just filled with, like, different, like, lists of things and stuff like that. Because if I'm so weird, like, I will forget something, but if I put it into a note, I don't even have to look at that note again. It'll stick with me.
For me, that's how writing is, or saying it out loud.
Yeah.
But the whole bullet journaling thing for me, I already have a planner, so I figured I just won't do it. But like, I can see the appeal, and since I like to write things that I have to do in a bullet list format, or like things I want to remember, whatever it is, I think I'd like the format, but I also just have like a planner or whatever, and that works for me.
But I mean, whatever works for you. If you're bullet journaling right now and it's working for you, then I'm happy for you. Like, I'm glad it's working out.
Would you guys ever stay in an underwater hotel room?
Yes.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, you'd probably be like screaming the whole time every time a fish was going by, but like...
I'd be like, what's that shadow?
Oh my god, you'd just be sitting there, literally the entire vacation would just be sitting by the window.
I'd be so tense, but like wet.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be great. I would absolutely do it, but at the same time, it's risky, isn't it? Like, how thick is that glass, bitch?
Well, yeah, I mean... any sort of thing kind of like that will be risky, but...
I mean, like, all it takes is one person with a pickaxe.
I've never heard
Maybe it's pickaxe proof, I don't know.
Who's scuba diving down there with a pickaxe to open up these...
You don't know. Someone that hates me. I don't know.
Would you ever stay in that ice hotel?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think I would.
Maybe for like
what a pain
vlog.
in the ass, you know, like if you have to like build that shit every year, that's like that sucks.
Yeah, how do you what's the upkeep with like ice bars as well? I've seen those in like the UK. I don't know if we have them here, but it's like your cup is literally like ice. How do you hold it? Do you get gloves? What goes on?
Who's been to one? Let us know, please.
Yo, but I would definitely do an underwater thing. I don't even know where they are, but I'd be so afraid that like I don't know, just like if a blue whale comes by, like nothing's stopping her.
Yo. Well, yeah.
That probably wouldn't happen. It'd have to be by the shore.
Yeah, this is definitely in probably shallower waters where the blue whales are not existing.
Like, I would be okay if it was, like, reef fish and, like, the occasional, like, sand shark. Like, I could fuck up a sand shark. Like, it's fine. Great white, keep me out of it.
Please,
lemon shark, you'd think I'd like that zest. I absolutely don't.
Oh,
it's a no from me.
All right, next question is for me, and it's how do I like working at Amazon? I've heard mixed reviews about the culture and work-life balance. I gotta say that, you know, it's still the best company I've worked for since having a job in an office atmosphere type.
Yeah.
They take care of me, and it's a good position, and I feel like I'm getting a lot of things actually done.
I feel like you'll be able to have a better understanding once you actually are not being paid hourly. And you get, like,
I
a
am
salary.
an hourly employee.
Because I feel like I could see where that would come into play, where it's like your overtime, you know, is just like your time because you're salaried set wage. So I don't know what that culture is like. But
so far, I'm loving it. And I mean, you know, they haven't laid me off for budget cuts, so that's a bonus in my book, guys.
Yeah, you know. If you were going to get a dog, what type of dog would you get?
Pug.
Okay, yeah, but now I've always liked huskies, but now especially I'm just like, huskies.
If you're going for like a bigger dog. Husky.
If I was going to do a big dog, it'd be a husky or a Samoyed.
The small dog would be a pug. Although I do enjoy corgis.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, they're very nice.
They're like the cats of dogs. Like, with the chunky butt.
I feel that.
Yeah, but pugs too, absolutely. Something I would definitely do, like, if I'm doing a dog, I want to do a short hair. We have short hair cats too, and we already have to deal with like so much hair. And I know that short hair dogs still shed just as much, but like I feel like I'd be feeling better than like getting like a. What are like dogs that you constantly have to get groomed? Like Shih Tzus, I think. And
I mean, Shih Tzus. I had Shih Tzus growing up, but we didn't get them groomed. So like, it's either you have them like the show dog, where it's like they got hair that looks nicer than mine, like, you know, smooth and silky, or you can have them just like hanging out.
That's why, like, I don't trust my dog to keep it clean like Squeezy.
Yeah.
So that's why I get a pug and be like, okay, you know.
What sucks is that I might end up having
an allergy to short-haired dogs.
Yeah, because my neighbors had boxers, and so they have that.
Cute.
Yeah, so fucking cute, and like I have
like the little guys or big boys.
Big boys.
Oh,
yeah,
they got those smushy faces.
Cute. And then my sister's ex-fiance had a pit bull, and she was fucking sweet, but like I also felt like a little allergy around her.
Yeah, because her hair was like next to nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
Have you pet a pug in recent time? Can we just go test it?
Like my boss has pugs.
We can't even get another pet in this
so...
apartment building, but like,
I mean, if I'm getting more pets, it's more cats.
I know. We say like maybe when we do have that like cabin in the woods, I'll want a dog because then I'm gonna want to like walk it around outside and everything and have more fun in nature. That's the thing, too. You can take dogs on hikes with you, and that's always nice.
Yeah, having a dog would be much more easier.
Also, if you were in the office, you wouldn't want a big boy if I don't know how big your office space is.
No, I mean, some people, there's so many dogs at Amazon, first of all, and there's a lot of big dogs, like big labs and stuff, and golden retrievers and stuff. There was a big lab at
fucking the place that I was working. Which, by the way, we did get questions, like, about, like, my new job, and, like, I was debating on, like, waiting to tell you guys about this, but basically, like, so I was super excited. It was for an app that's here based in Seattle, and so I was like, this is cool, this is, like, on brand.
It was pretty much, like, it sounds like a great first step into, like, all this shit.
And it would be just, like, I mean, they were saying, like, part-time and then full-time, but they were telling me, like... Because I found this job, like, on a place where you can, like, have job listings. Yeah. And so, like, there was, of course, like, what it was going to be paid. And, like, when we were on the phone, like, during the interview and everything, like, I was led to believe, like, that would be fine. You know what I mean? Like, that was reflected. And then they waited until I, like, accepted the job to tell me. They literally said glorified internship. Even though they had me running their entire social media presence, like, the whole thing. Which, like, arguably for an app is pretty important.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say it's not unrealistic.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of control over things, but they were like, they suddenly told me that like they weren't paying me a lot.
Yeah, the pay did not end up being anywhere near what they.
And I just felt really like deceived by that. And there was a red flag before.
There were some contractual red flags too with the whole thing.
Like there was one thing that I did for like before I got the job as like a trial. And then they were, like, paying for it. And I asked for a contract just because I've been burned, like, before.
YouTube has taught a lot of lessons in that regard.
YouTube got me very, like... I mean, there's always contracts with YouTube deals. So, like, I don't care if it's, like, freelance work or whatever. Like, you should have a contract. If you're going to be accepting payment for hours...
For goods and services.
You gotta get a contract. And they were like, oh, we want to be casual. And I was like... Not when, like, pay is involved. Like,
when
you can't hire me for a job and then expect me not to have, like, it's just, like, a basic thing that's just, like, you're going to pay me for this work.
Yeah.
Because they offered to pay for it. Like, and so, I don't know, that was, like, enough of a red flag. So, otherwise, I'm already interviewing. I mean, I was interviewing, like, the whole time. I haven't stopped.
Yeah.
And, like, I had one yesterday and everything. So, like, she's still looking. I mean, we have, like, of course, like, I'm doing stuff, like, at home, like, part-time consulting shit. And, like, I've been doing the transcribing and everything. And, like, of course, we have the podcast and the ads,
Yeah.
And everything like that. So, like, I'm fine, and I'm still, like, looking around for other jobs. But right now, I'm very focused on getting this Etsy store opened. Like,
yes. I
have everything that I need for, like, a work table and everything, like, set up. And I'm just waiting for some paychecks to come in. And then I'm going to make that happen. And I know I was saying, like, next holiday. I think it'll definitely happen before that. I just said that because it was, like, far enough away that I could be like, that seems reasonable.
Just like, yeah, it'll happen in between now and then at some point. So, like, you know.
But, like, she's working on it because, I mean, I've been having a lot more fun with my crafts lately, and I am also looking into, like, getting started on watercolors because I used to be really into that. And I just feel like it would be, another medium that I would really enjoy. So if any of you guys are into watercolors, let me know, like, what your favorite products are. Because, like, I would love, like, good recommendations. I'm probably not going to go, like, super expensive because I know art supplies, just from, like, the clay stuff that I'm doing, like, it can get expensive.
Yeah.
But, like, if any of you guys have any, like, just, things that you use and you're like, oh, man, she would probably love this, like, just let me know.
It's just, like, I don't know why we didn't think about it sooner that, like, you should, like, do, like, some artsy stuff like this because, like, you've been artistic your whole fucking life.
I know,
like,
I just always was like, I don't want to, like, do anything with that, but, like, I don't know, I enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
And I just think, like, it seems like a really good spot for me to, like, start going into, like the direction that I am going into, and especially the stuff that I've been doing with clay. Like I just have so much fun doing it, and there's like endless amounts of inspiration there. So I just really want to make that, like, that's my dream right now. Okay,
you got a lot of inspiration from Elle Fowler.
Oh my god, because like I don't want to do like the whole planners thing, because like I don't really do like the whole stickers thing with my planners, but I'm like, that bitch over here is like just making stickers and having like a goddamn blast like doing it, and I'm like, that's gonna be me with clay.
Yeah,
like, and maybe eventually I will want to make videos about it, because my hands are hideous, but like, because that's like a hand model thing, like,
oh my god, so true.
I don't know, all the people I watch on YouTube that like have like either painting tutorials or like clay tutorials, like they all have like really nice hands. And I got these little baby sausages, these baby carrots. I don't need this, but maybe I'll get over it. Either way, I'm trying to make things happen. Just pray for me. Send all your good job vibes my way. Honestly, it happened when Mercury was in retrograde, and I was like, fuck Mercury, I'm still gonna start this job. And you know what? What if it was...
Yo.
I, like, don't know what I actually believe with that whole bullshit, you know? It's just, I don't know what to believe. I want to believe that I have more control over my life than what I'm being told the planets are telling me.
Than this fucking rock in the sky, you know?
But, you know, who knows? Alright, this is a comment on my Instagram. It's not a question, but it says, this isn't even a question, but every time I listen to the show and you guys say the intro, I always think you're going to say, this is Coffee with Rachel. I'm Coffee and I'm Rachel. We're going to do that, like, in, like, I don't know, 30 years.
Can you believe that we named our show after our ship name?
Shut the fuck up. We were literally like, we have nothing else.
Our entire internet brand has been around our ship name, Rachel Cooks.
I don't like it at all, and I still actively like say
it's pretty harsh.
That I don't like the name of this podcast, but we can't change it now. Like, it's too long. But like, we literally were like, what the fuck else are we going to name this shit? And we really just didn't think anyone would listen. So.
This question's for you, but would you ever consider growing your hair out really long again now that it's blonde?
Ooh, I don't know. I've thought about it, because, like, there is something to that, you know? And I do miss a braid. You know, there's side braids and everything, but I miss, like, the whole thing being gathered into a braid, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
How easy was that?
I can't believe your hair actually used to be long, looking back at some of these photos.
It used to be, like, beyond the boob.
Yeah, I know.
And I've got boob, you know? Yeah, it's getting longer now. Like, Brie keeps telling me it looks a lot longer because we haven't hung out since, like, fucking New Year's. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it does look longer. I think I'm just going to get a trim when I get my hair done next. And, like, I'm liking the shoulder length. Like, it's now, I wouldn't even really consider it, like, a short haircut, because it was so short in the back.
Like a mid-length, you know?
The back of it was, like, literally an inch long underneath, like, at one point, and it was just really short, which I love, and, like, honestly, by summertime, it'll probably be short again. Because,
just to get it off your fucking neck and shit.
But, I don't know, right now, it's cold, so I'm fine with having, like, a little bit more length, but I don't know if I would go much longer, because it's so much more of a pain in the ass. Like, short hair, at this length, I'm good because I don't even have to style it. But, like, when it's shorter than this, you do kind of have to style it. So there is that. But, like, long hair, I feel like you're using more shampoo and conditioner and, like, hair masks and all this bullshit. It takes longer to, like, style and dry. It's just, like, for me, the time that I save, I feel like I'm into. But
thinking economically about your time.
I know. I mean, I never realized how little, because I just have really thick hair, so I already have to use, like, a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you know those products from Lush that they're like, you use half the pot for your hair if it's, like, long or something like that. And I'm like, that's expensive.
Yeah. We both have, like, thick hair, so, like, we're using a lot of products.
Chris, like, we're both, I don't know how it happened, but we're both blessed.
Yes.
We're just like Lila.
Sorry, Squeezy, you're out of this.
He's got fine hair, but he has no frizz, you know? He's sleek.
He's always a sleek shine.
Yeah. What's a class you'd like to take if you were in college? One practical and one just for fun. Because there's some things that I totally miss about being... Oh, I was just telling you. So I don't know if any of you guys, like, become friends with your professors on Facebook, like, after you have their classes or whatever. But, like, I have a few from Millersville that I have on Facebook. And one of them was, like, one of my favorite communications professors. And he taught a class last semester. So, like, basically this whole fall during election time... You know, he was teaching a political communications class, which wasn't even offered when I was at that school, bitch. Mm-hmm. And I would have loved to have taken that class, 1, for him, 2, fascinating stuff, because I'm sure it's basically about, like, how the media was covering it, because we talked so much about social media. And 3, this political climate. Like, but also, 4, Millersville, there's probably a lot of, like, red caps in that fucking class. And it would probably be, like, really hard to handle that. But, like, you know, hey, we all have different ideas. But I think it would have been interesting.
I probably would have taken, like, I think for a fun class, I'd want to take another film class, because that was just, like, that was so fun.
My 2 film classes were, like, my favorites.
Yeah, that was just, like, a great fucking time, the one that I got to take.
See, that was my practical class. My fun class, it would either be another music class or, like, not the shitty one by that one professor I didn't like, but, like, a good music class.
Yeah.
Or some sort of, like, I don't think we had a pottery situation at all, but, like, it's just so relaxing, and I do not have a space to put, like, pottery equipment, bitch. I wish.
Practical, you know, I'd probably say it'd have to be, like, a programming class or,
like a computer science thing.
You know what I would take, actually? I'd take a fucking class in SQL. The language. Like, that's such a hot language to know.
The hot lang.
Yeah. And so that's what I would want to fucking learn about. You get, like, you know SQL, you can get, like, so many fucking jobs. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, all you young binches out there, fucking go. What math symbol or concept would you and the chunks be? That's so nuanced. Oh my
god.
Oh god. Well, Squeezy is like minus because he's like, I am just
subtracting myself out of this, you know?
Lila's concept, I would say, is division, specifically dividing Squeezy from his plate of food.
Oh my god. And also Squeezy from his fears.
Yeah. And I'm just a big question mark. Is that a mathematics symbol?
I'm gonna be probably like fucking calculus. Like,
I'm parabolas because I still don't understand. I had that fucking calculator too, which literally does it for you.
Yeah.
And I couldn't.
Listen, you know, it's been a long time since I've been in a math class, but I enjoyed those numbers.
Oh, God. Okay, and also we got asked, and somebody seconded it, if you and the chunks were a color, what color would you be, and what flavor is your color? It's a lot.
Did Rebecca ask this question? Sound like something she would ask.
Update, it's not Rebecca. Like, that's crazy. Okay, well, I feel like Squeezy is, like, steel.
He's like a gray steel. Like, he is his color.
And his flavor is vinegar because that's his favorite flavor.
Yes. Perfect.
Lila's color
is, like, very bright pink.
Yeah, like the kind of pink where it's pink. Like we scientifically found the pinkest pink color, and it blinds you as well. Yeah. Like, it fucks up your eyes if you look too long or something, and it would taste like tuna
or something.
And me, I don't know. I feel like I'm green.
Okay.
And I probably just taste like celery juice. Mm-hmm. Or dill pickle.
Lemon. Like a lemon lime, maybe.
Oh, I'm a Sprite.
Yeah, basically Sprite. And I guess I would say I would be blue. Like, I like my favorite color is green, but like
I would say you're like a warm tone brown, and you taste like peanut butter. I don't know.
I can live with that. I'm okay.
But he's like a pumpkin orange. And you
if I taste like a pumpkin
squash.
spice, then I'm here for it.
Oh my god, actually, why didn't we go with that?
Sweet with a little bit of spice,
What would you say for blue? You taste like what is blue? A blue razzmatazz? Like, that's
I don't
not...
fucking know.
A blueberry is not even like a real blue color. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You look good in blue, and that's why you said that. Fuck you.
Well, sorry if I'm going with my strengths here.
I mean, that's why I said green, but like, also my eyes. I don't know. Whatever, bitch.
Fuck. Well, I guess we should wrap it up here.
Okay, well...
If you have another question, you look like you've got something else you want to ask.
I would say this is the final straw.
Final countdown?
Okay. What are some staple foods since you went vegan or plant-based?
Staple foods.
Wildwood creamer.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a food in itself per se. Like,
it is.
But
in my eyes.
Like, I'm not having a meal of creamer, but like
every potato, no problems here.
Yeah, potatoes as a whole. We're the Martian. Like, we're just eating potatoes.
I would have totally fucking survived. Absolutely. Also, sugar snap peas.
Oh, shit.
Also, quinoa, because it's protein and it's filling and it just fucking holds flavor really
Honestly,
well.
a staple for me is peanut butter. Like
bean and butter.
The peanut butter.
I was going to say black beans also.
But I am, even before this, I've been a peanut butter binge. It's just I was having Jif and Skippy and not natural peanut butter.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Jif and Skippy just sounds like a tag duo. I don't know what they're doing.
Skippy Jif, you know?
Choosy moms choose with a name like Smuckers.
Get the hell out of here with
Okay.
your fucking Uncrustables.
Oh my god, when they're frozen in the
Those
center.
frozen hockey pugs.
That has to be like the most American thing that exists.
Alright, with that, let's fucking end this show.
Alright, well thank you guys so much for having a cup of coffee with us, and good luck tomorrow to everyone.
Yeah, stick around, benches, for Bincho time.
You be there holding my hand.
Please stop. This is binge time.
They got the same voice, you know what I mean? Like with arms wide open. Like they're all the same.
So true. Alright, so benches, you guys are going to be what you're doing as a cat, since we talked about weird cat fats.
Yeah.
Fats.
I love my cat's fats.
Alright, Nicole Dowling likes to lay on the cold floor.
Shannon Shires is sleeping in the sunshine.
Alicia McKee keeps to themselves.
Kimberly Proza is a professional jingle ball hunter.
Sammy Jessam is sampling a gourmet tuna.
Kayla Harding is having a hard time climbing the drapes.
Jackie Goldfarb has a favorite golden mouse toy.
Sloan Nolan has no response to catnip.
Sarah Booth is chewing the laces on a boot.
Megan Rackley is laying on their back.
Kate Convery is squeezy conversing with the ghosts.
That's true. Taylor Collins is calling to the other cats by meowing.
Emma Corbeil likes to scratch corkboards over cardboard.
Heather Ann is angry after falling off a chair.
Sloan Fuller couldn't be fuller after all that wet food.
Angelica Feliz has fleas.
Oh my god.
Rip.
Megan Walpole is scratching a cat pole.
Cody Castillo is shedding their coat for the summer.
Bailey Lynn is eating a ball of lint, squeezing.
Emily, I love how we're just dragging the cats.
I know.
Emily Tormey tore a hole in a blanket.
Sonia Vasbrun is a moody, brooding cat.
Also squeezy. Taylor Hancock gets cocky about making a large jump, but fucked up.
This is literally just all squeezy things. Sabrina Hughes' nose has many different hues.
Fiona has extremely feline fur. This is also like great for furries listening out there.
Yes. Stephanie Oliver is sprawled out in Olive, their toys.
Melanie Weldon doesn't chase laser dots very well.
Sylvia Ehrlichman Gross is Lila thinking hummus is gross.
Juanita Cara is not a fan of this car ride.
Annie Wynn stopped shedding during the winter.
Cassandra Lee is padding around in their cat sand.
A nice way to say litter.
I don't like that.
Emma Nygren only wakes up at night.
Courtney Hall is running up and down the hall.
Becca Jansen just sent a pen flying off the desk.
Angela Sue is an angelic cat that never scratched a thing.
Michelle North likes the shelter of an enclosed bed.
Erin Bray was brave enough to attack a stink bug.
That's a mistake. Jada Goshi doesn't go near the vacuum.
My Elizabeth does not enjoy having a real bath.
Ishbel Mendez is ringing the bell inside their jingle toy.
Talia Miller is licking the milk out of a cereal bowl.
Cat Vallejos has the loudest purr of any cat.
Lila. Margarita is marking their human by licking them.
Avery Labelson doesn't like the loud doorbell.
Daisy Blossom Dottie blossomed from a kitten into a robust junker.
Chloe Archer is arching their back into a nice stretch.
Anthony Hood is sleeping inside Chris's hoodie. That's a wild ride.
Mariah Hanna is biting someone's hand.
Liz Hallbrook is eating the pages of a book.
Also squeezy. Jennifer Habgood doesn't think catnip is very good.
Madison Greer likes green toys the most. Aren't they colorblind, though?
Maybe.
Debatable.
Madison Wolfe is madly chasing after a mouse.
Megan McNally is an alley cat.
Skylar Medley is watching the birds fly in the sky.
Megan Preyes is stalking their prey.
Corey Springfield is an outdoor cat running through a field.
Ilka is lapping up some milk.
Jax is running at max speeds.
Nicole Allen has a cold snoot.
Courtney White is Lila with her dusty white coat.
Bridget Carey Davis is carrying a toy in their mouth.
Jennifer Cornwell has long, thick fur.
Sophia Cock is scratching the sofa.
Ash Roselle's nose is a nice rosy pink.
I hate all of this. Jackie Burkhart is still a kitten at heart.
Beth Fonseca is fond of wet food over dry food.
Jackie Bergiulio is squeezy, scratching everyone's jacket.
He's really rude about that. Christina Contreras is losing control while running at top speeds.
Catherine Simpson likes simple treats.
Marlene Naj knocked over a leaning mirror, Lila.
Ian Murphy is murdering a ribbon toy.
Kendall Berg is burying a toy in the yard. Are you sure you're not a dog?
I don't know how outdoor cats work. Allie McGregor has a gorgeous shiny coat.
Megan Grilly only eats fresh grilled salmon.
Chloe Ireland is tired after chasing a laser pointer for several hours.
Taco Roach is chasing a cockroach.
Haley Cadwalder is trying to climb the wall.
Camellia Mulkey is having a large meal of wet food.
Maddie Pullman is stuck to a scratcher pole.
Amanda Pete is cleaning their feet, aka paws.
Allison Francois is being coy.
Caitlin Whalen is wailing for attention.
Squeezy. Cody Robinson is screeching at a robin.
Lauren Chavone is shifting to a more comfortable position on the bed.
Dana Daly takes a daily bath at noon.
Megan Wilson isn't willing to move from their spot on the couch.
Claire Wood is sliding across hardwood floors. Honestly, nature's gift.
Kelly Adams is adding treats to a secret stash.
Anna Hernandez is desperately trying to open a door.
Jenna Gordonier is posing next to a delicious gourd.
Sarah is scared of brooms.
Flynn and Drew have a droopy tail.
Bridget Dubin is trying to bridge the gap between chairs.
Hillary Gay is playing a game of cat and mouse, literally.
Mackenzie Knight sleeps in the same spot at night.
And Rachel Evans is eventually going to play with any cat toy at all.
Whoa, rude.
Alright, so the other binches.
Or as we say, beans.
They are toe beans.
That's
today.
what's happening. We got Ashley Riefenberger,
Johanna Jensen,
Rebecca Edmondson,
Mallory,
Allie Malone,
Kathleen Wynn,
and Rose Barnett.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
We hope you enjoyed your, maybe we gotta do a dog one next, because honestly I feel a little fucked up doing this.
Yeah, it's kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
So during the middle of this episode, we made a poll on our Twitter to see what we were going to name this episode. So we think we're going to do that from now on. And if you guys want to, help decide what
choosy.
Yeah, exactly.
Choose the clickbait,
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
what
pick,
we're feeling.
because then it's out of our hands.
Yeah.
We didn't deceive.
You guys picked it. It's your decision.
I'm just kidding. We try not to go too ham on our titles, but I definitely try to go for what's the weirdest thing that was talked about?
Everything that is a title is something we've said.
Yeah.
So that's the vibe.
Well, we hope you guys enjoy your, what is it, Thursday? Yes.
Yes.
I'm lost today, honestly. Yo, Shonda shows come back tonight.
Oh my god, shit. Fuck. Alright, we gotta go, guys.
Alright, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.